Good morning. It's Sunday at 6:40 in the morning. I've been up for most of the night, but solidly for a good hour. My rambunctious little cats decided they were gonna try to terrorize me in the house, so I got up with them and got everything done. Got coffee made, stuff put together to go to market. Hubby gets up at 6. He made an executive decision. And he's right. It's going to pour down rain today. And when I got there yesterday, I don't know if I said it in my previous one, I walked into a mess. They were working on a gutter for the guy next to me, so they ran me a new gutter and took down my awnings and moved my it left me a mess. Trust me, I went to the office and I let it be known. And I guess I need to take these earrings off. And so I got it all put back together, but I didn't get my awning back up because they took hooks and all out. So Chris said, it's going to rain. I got to go up there and fix your awning and stuff. He said, you're not working today. He said, you're taking the day off. Okay. It's fine with me. I had some things I wanted to do, but we got to go up there anyhow to fix the awning and grab my cloths and things like that. I could get somebody else to do that for me, but and he's got to go help one of our friends anyhow. Tony learned his messaging because we've all become friends, and he'd like to go to coffee once in a while, or he likes to fish. I love to fish. My husband doesn't, so we've discussed going over to Jenkins Creek or somewhere to fish. And just enjoy. I love to fish. I don't care if I catch anything. I just love to fish. So I helped him yesterday with that, but he's a man, and he absolutely adores me, but he prefers, I think he's of the older school, much older school than his age. And I told him I'd get Chris to help him, and I got him through yesterday, so we got that. He's got an iPhone, and I think I'm a little more familiar with him now than my husband is. He hates iPhones. So that's okay. So anyhow, well, I'm waiting on him because we're in no hurry to rush up there, this morning. Well, we're going to go this morning because I want to stop anyhow and get some diatomaceous earth and put around for the ants and stuff, on the outside of the house. So they say, I'm sorry, guys, I'm scratching a lot. I'm having trouble with hives, and I have no clue what started it. I just break out in hives, and it's just been a history. It's something to do with the immune system. My daddy did it. My grandson does it. I do it for no reason. When I break out, they all attack all my scars. So that's real uncomfortable because I don't have any feeling around all these scars, but I have the itching from the hives. It's horrible, but it's okay. Just so you know, when you think, oh my God, what disease does she? I don't. Actually, my skin, I have great skin for my age. It's just the hives, and I've got them starting where I had my surgery, and that's where they usually start. I don't know why they choose there, but so yeah, that's why I scratch a lot. And once they start, then of course, I've got them here and I've got them there, and so yeah, I look like I got some kind of fungus or something the way I scratch sometimes, but it's not. It's not a fungus. It's hives, and we don't know what causes them because of my screwed up immune system. It could be a million things. I've gone through the allergy testing. That's a little uncomfortable, being poked all over your back a couple hundred times. Might have been more than that. I'm not sure. It's not painful. It's very uncomfortable, And I came up with a lot of things. However, if I went back a month later and got tested again, I wouldn't be allergic to some of those things. I'd be allergic to something else. So it's just ongoing, and I learned to deal with it, but it's a pain in the ass. It really is. I would just, for one time, like to have one day in my life that I'm not struggling. Oh, sorry, guys. With something like that. I'm used to it, but, people see me when I stop. I can't breathe for a minute, and they're like, God, you're so healthy for your age. You look so good. What's wrong? No, it's just, just because I don't feel good doesn't mean I have to look sick. And I've learned that since I've gotten older with, illnesses here and there. When somebody says they're sick, take them at their word, because a lot of times you can't see it. You don't know what that's like. And even sometimes, my husband's been with me, enough years, but even sometimes he looks at me, but he gets it. He gets it that, things happen, and I'm not making them up for attention. God knows, because I'm not an attention-seeking woman. I'm not. But he gets it now. But in the beginning, oh, Lord, in the beginning, see what I've done to myself from scratching? Look at the top of my arm from scratching. This is what happens. I don't see it. That's what happens when I touch myself. Look what I did where is it? Yesterday? If you could see it. Right. I'm sorry, showing you my ugly old body, but see that right there? Yeah. That's what happens. But again, that's also, it's partly autoimmune, but it's also from losing so much weight. The doctor said I have no fat now under my skin. Even though I have a lot of skin, that's skin. But if you take that skin away, you see I got no arms. He says I don't have enough fat under my skin now to protect my blood vessels. I'm going to have a heck of a mark here from scratching. But every time I do that, or I could be walking through the doorway and somebody coming through, and I'll just brush my arm and I'll tear my skin. So yeah, sometimes I look like I've been through a freaking battle, and it'll happen here at home. But yeah, it's all due to the autoimmune and then the losing weight. He says I can't protect my blood vessels enough. So then when I hit the skin, which is thin, then I'm breaking blood vessels left and right. And these are all new here since yesterday. This one I did yesterday, a couple old ones. But yeah, and it's worse on my arms than anywhere else. You don't see me scratch my face very often. I'll do this a lot, if I'm itching. Because I'll mark my face up too. Yeah. But you know what? All these little setbacks are okay. Because I fucking woke up today. So I'll deal with it. I'm being tested for some reason. Trust and believe in that one. Oh my God. You never know. I woke up this morning, I couldn't breathe. But, see, my head itches. I don't know what started this today. Something, I don't even know. I haven't touched anything different, sorry guys, than I normally do of a morning. But something I have touched today has pissed my immune system off. So, and it'll go away as fast as it comes. But in the interim, I end up with these marks all over my body. And, people think, are you okay? Are you being abused? No, I'm good, guys. You just need to understand this happens. Not to everybody. I mean, a lot of old people, you see the marks on their arms. And it's the same thing with them because they're older. They lost weight. And they don't have the fat in there between the skin and the blood vessels and all that stuff to cushion it. So you're breaking them left and right. There for a while when I was sick, I'll show you as we go. I'm going to flip some pictures in, but not quite yet. I don't want to show you some of these yet. I got some pictures of some bruises that I woke up with that happened in the night that I might have, rolled over wrong or anything. I don't even know what caused them, And the doctor would be like, I don't know. Because at that time I was well overweight, so I had plenty of fat in there and plenty of padding. And they're like, well, and then as I got thinner and they saw, then they had an answer, but when I was heavy, they didn't have an answer. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't try to question anymore. I just go with it. As long as I can wake up and I can tolerate it, I'm good. It could be worse. I could be either cold and hard in the ground or all chopped up into little fish flakes and going down the river. So I'm not going to complain. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I bought this pillow. I love this pillow. This is the cover to it. Because for a long time I was doing poppies. I still have a lot of poppy stuff in my house. As you can see behind me, this curtain. And I have a set of dishes. And I took the rest of my poppy drapes down and gave them to somebody who I thought was, a potentially good friend. Well, that kind of backfired on me when she was into us for about $1,000, That's how people do things. So yeah, anyhow, I'm going to work on this. I need to get the fuzz off of it because it got put in with towels, not thinking. So it's got fuzz on it, but I got these cool little things, these handy dandy little clothes shavers, you know, when you get them little pills on your shirts, ladies, and on your sweaters. These things are a lifesaver. I have shirts that I look like I have absolutely desecrated them because they get those little pills, you know, especially around the... Wash it, take this to it, shave them right off. It doesn't tear your material. It doesn't snag it. Works great. And I'm not authorizing or promoting these for anybody because I have no clue. I got this one like, I don't know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And here's a bigger one that I got. It's easier to hold on to, but I don't like it as well. I think I got this off of Amazon. I don't know where it came from. You know, shit like that. And I didn't need to, but for a while this one got packed and I couldn't find it. And there's just certain things in this life I can't live without. That's my clothes shaver, my hairspray, my eyeliner, and my hair clips. Other than that, I'll put somebody else's clothes on as long as they're clean. I'm not that girl. I like to look nice. And I like to be presentable for my husband. I don't want to embarrass him out in public. And I like to dress decent at home. But you know what? If I have something shitty on, he's good with that. He knows I'm trying to relax. He knows I try to make him proud. You know, I don't want him embarrassed of me. Although it happens sometimes. It has nothing to do with the way I look. It has to do with this fucking mouth of mine. But he also knows that. You know, he'll stand there and watch me, and he'll watch the steam build, and people just keep coming at me, and then I've just had enough. And he just backs up because he knows. He knows that they have it coming. I'm sure if I did something that he felt was inappropriate, he wouldn't say anything then, but we would discuss it later between us. But he gets it. He does. He sees me put up with a lot of shit. So when I pop that cork, he gets it. So, I don't know. I am so itchy right now. I just want to dig. But it'll go away. And it could be this dress I put on. I'm not leaving it on. It might have been dressed. It might have been washed in a different kind of laundry soap that I'm using now, or it could have been washed now, and I might have gotten an allergy to that laundry soap for 5 minutes. It just happens that way. So yeah, if you guys see me scratch, I don't have the heebie-jeebies in any of my videos. It's just these, my immune system. You know, and sometimes I can go for days and not have an issue. And then there's times like today, I just want to, and since we're leaving the house, I'm not going to take any Sudafed. I'll take my regular allergy medicine. I don't think it's worth a shit. I've asked the doctor a couple times to change it, and he says, well, you know, you're on one of the strongest ones that I can give you, and maybe you need to take another one with it. Well, if it's not working, why do I want to add insult to injury is what I don't get. I haven't figured that one out yet either. You know, they just, I love my doctor, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they just want to change up a pill, and I'm not that girl. We're not changing it up. If it doesn't work, we'll just get rid of it and wait and see what comes down the pike to fix it. I'm going to turn on my little shaver, guys, and shave the fuzz off of this while we're talking. So, yeah. I just wanted to explain that to everybody, though. I really don't have the creeps or mold or anything. It's my immune system. And it can, your immune system, believe it or not, can do some weird stuff, which it doesn't help because my thyroid's out of whack. I take thyroid medicine in the morning, and I don't know why. I think that might be what's messing me up. I think he needs to do some tests or send me to an allergist. I could see the thyroid medicine, you know, when I was extremely overweight, and then I can't see it then either because that was all brought on by something else. But anyhow, but now I'm getting treated with 2 different thyroid medicine. I don't know. I don't think it's working right. I really don't, because I shouldn't weigh as much as I do. Because I don't eat enough to keep my cat alive. And that's by choice. I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. I just... Husband ordered pizza last night, and I love Pizza Hut's pizza. And he got me what I wanted. I wanted a pizza with mushrooms. 1 piece. And it's sitting here. I'll munch on it and he'll eat it now. And that's why I don't like to go out to eat. And I don't like him to order things in just for me. But his pizza had pepperoni and mushrooms, or pepperoni and sauce. I don't do sausage on a pizza. I don't like to mix a lot of foods, but I don't do sausage on a pizza. I like pepperoni, or I like all vegetables. I like tomatoes and onions and pepperoncinis. And I really love anchovies. Oh gosh. But there's no sense in me ordering all that, because 1 piece, I was done. That was it. And I pushed to eat that piece because, you know, my husband was so sweet to buy dinner last night. So it'll get eaten in this house. That's not an issue. I hate that. I just hate it. I do. And I have no intentions, really. Maybe later today I might go get a piece and put it in the toaster oven. But other than that, and I'm that way with all foods. It's not just pizza. Once I've had a little bit of it, somebody better eat those leftovers. So I'm not going. And it's not because I don't eat leftovers, because I do. I always have. I was raised that way. But it's just once I've had it, I might want more in a week or two, or maybe not. I don't know. I scour my house, and I have a little bit of everything in my house to eat. Trust me. I have that big, huge food cabinet. You know, my freezer's full. My refrigerator freezer's full. Anything anybody could want. And I'll come out here, and I'll wander, and I'll look in the cabinet. I'll look at the cereal. I'll open the refrigerator. I'll stand there like a fucking idiot looking in the refrigerator because I want something. I don't know what I want. Nothing looks good. Nothing sounds good. I end up closing everything up and walking away. Yeah. Or I might grab a piece of celery or carrots. I like carrots. Cherries. I'm going to pick some more up today. But, yeah. What are you doing in the house? Great. Barry was in the house and I didn't know it. That could be leading to problems. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to put my clothes on so we can go get that done and work on this pillow cover and go see what kind of havoc Barry has created being in the house. I don't know how he got past me, but it's okay. All right, guys, have a wonderful morning. I might be back later. I don't know. You know me. I say I'm coming back and I never make it, or I say I'm not and I do. So, you know, I'm just that woman. But it's okay. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be on a schedule. I put myself on schedules, you know, to keep regimented and make sure things are done. Around here I have to. But other than that, we're good. So y'all have a beautiful morning. Drink your coffee, your juice. Tell your husband, your wife, whoever, girlfriend, boyfriend, both, any of them, good morning. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug if you're near them. If not, text them or call them and tell them you love them just out of the blue. Just say, I love you. That'll make somebody's day. And have a blessed morning, y'all, and I'll be back. Thanks for stopping. See you in a bit. Bye.